Rev up your engines. Today, we're tackling the dreaded steering wheel warning light, the one that makes your heart sink and your steering feel like a workout. Most drivers panic but don't call the tow truck yet. It's usually not as bad as it seems. Modern cars are packed with electronics and sometimes they just get confused. I'll show you what that light really means, the most common causes, and what you can check yourself before heading to a mechanic. Grab a wrench, pop the hood, and let's get started. The number one reason for that steering light: your car's battery. Electric power steering, EPS, needs a strong, steady flow of electricity. If your battery is weak or old, the EPS system can't get enough power and shuts down. That's when the warning light pops up and steering gets heavy. This happens a lot after a jump start or if your car's been sitting for a while. Before anything else, check your battery with a multimeter. With the engine off, a healthy battery should read at least 12.6 volts. If it's below 12.4 volts, your battery is likely the culprit. Sometimes a long charge helps, but if your battery is 4 or 5 years old, it's time for a new one. Don't cheap out. A new battery is way less expensive than a new steering rack. Replace or charge the battery, start the car, and often the light disappears. Always start with the battery. It's the simplest fix and can save you a lot of money. Don't overthink it. Check the basics first. If the light's still on, let's move to the next suspect. On to the alternator. If your battery's good but the light's still on, check the alternator. The alternator powers your car's electronics and recharges the battery. If it's weak or the belt is slipping, your EPS won't get enough juice. A big clue: if both the steering and battery lights are on, your alternator is likely failing. Don't ignore this. Your car will only run on battery power for so long before you're stranded. Use your multimeter again, but this time with the engine running. You should see 13.5 to 14.5 volts. If it's lower, check the serpentine belt for cracks or looseness. Sometimes a belt adjustment is all you need, but if the voltage stays low, the alternator needs replacing. Alternators wear out. It's a common repair. A failing alternator causes all sorts of electrical gremlins, and heavy steering is often the first sign. Don't wait until you're stranded. Fix it early. If your alternator checks out, let's dig deeper. Next up, the car's brain. Let's see if your car's electronics are confused. Battery and alternator are fine, but steering's still heavy. Time to check the steering angle sensor. This sensor tells the EPS computer how much you're turning the wheel. If it fails or loses calibration, the system shuts down for safety. Common causes: sensor failure, dirt, or losing calibration after a wheel alignment or battery disconnect. The EPS computer needs accurate info. If it's flying blind, it disables power assist. If it's just a calibration issue, a good OBD2 scan tool can often reset it. Follow the tool's prompts to recalibrate the sensor. Sometimes, that's all it takes. If the sensor is bad, it needs replacing. This isn't a DIY job for most people. A reputable mechanic can diagnose if it's a sensor or calibration issue in minutes. Don't let anyone replace parts without checking calibration first. A simple reset could save you hundreds. If the sensor's fine, let's check the wiring. Sometimes, it's just a loose connection. Let's investigate. The EPS motor draws a ton of power through thick cables. If these connections are loose or corroded, you'll lose power steering. These cables live in harsh conditions. Water, salt, and grime can cause corrosion or looseness. Look for green or white crust on connectors, or any loose plugs at the EPS motor. Wiggle the connectors. If they're loose, clean and secure them. Check for damaged wires. Rodents sometimes chew through insulation, causing shorts. If you find corrosion, disconnect the battery, clean the terminals, and reconnect. Damaged wires may need professional repair, but often it's just a dirty or loose connection. Fixing this can restore your steering in minutes. Always check wiring before assuming the worst. If wiring's good, the problem might be deeper. Next, let's talk about the EPS motor itself. Sometimes the heart of the system is failing. Here's what to look for. If everything else checks out, your EPS motor might be overheating or failing. A classic sign: steering works when cold but gets heavy after driving for a while, especially in hot weather or city traffic. The motor overheats, a sensor detects it, and the system shuts down to prevent damage. Let the car cool, and steering returns, until it overheats again. This is a progressive failure. It'll get worse over time. EPS motors are sealed units. If it's failing, the whole assembly usually needs replacing. This is a job for a pro, and it can get expensive. A mechanic will confirm by monitoring motor temperature with a scan tool. If the motor's burnt out, replacement is the only fix. Rule out all other causes before replacing the motor. But don't worry. Most issues are simpler than this. Let's check one more easy fix before you panic. Don't overlook the fuse. Every EPS system has a dedicated high amperage fuse. If it blows, your power steering dies instantly and the warning light comes on. Sudden loss of steering assist? Check the fuse first. Find the EPS fuse in your owner's manual, usually a big cartridge fuse, under the hood. Pull it out and inspect. If the metal link is broken or burnt, it's blown. Replace it once. Sometimes it's a random spike. If it blows again, you have a deeper electrical problem. Never just keep replacing fuses. Find the root cause. A blown fuse can save your system from bigger damage. Always check this before expensive repairs. If the fuse is fine, let's check the most overlooked cause of heavy steering. Sometimes, it's not electrical at all. Let's talk tires. Heavy steering? Don't forget to check your tire pressure. Low front tires create more friction, making steering feel heavy and sluggish. The EPS system works harder with low tires, sometimes triggering the warning light. Many people skip this and waste money chasing electrical problems. Use a tire gauge. Don't just kick the tires. Check the sticker inside your driver's door for the correct PSI, usually 30 to 35. Inflate to spec and see if steering improves. Proper tire pressure makes a huge difference in steering feel and system load. It's the cheapest, easiest fix. Don't overlook it. Always check tires before diving into complex diagnostics. If your steering is still heavy, then it's time for a pro. But most of the time, it's something simple. Don't be embarrassed. Everyone misses this at least once. Now, you know the real story behind that scary steering wheel warning light. Start with the basics. Battery, alternator, wiring, fuse, and tire pressure before worrying about expensive repairs. Most issues are simple and cheap to fix if you know what to look for. If this helped, hit like and subscribe for more real-world car advice. Thanks for watching. Be safe and happy motoring.